Hey everybody, welcome to another Triple Hound video, and today we are going to try out the new Poet's Legacy Lost Tale of Greece. We're going to start with that anyways. I don't know if we'll make it all the way to the end of it in one sitting or not. The previous Lost Tale of Greece that came out, I was able to crank through it in, I'd still say less than 2 hours, but the recording didn't really work out very well. I lost half of the recording because my video capture software so I posted it anyways. This was, I don't know, geez, 2 weeks ago or something. Maybe 3 weeks ago. Oh, geez, it was 3 weeks ago now. But we will try to not have that technical difficulty this time. We'll try to get you the full story in. I'd like to share the new content as it's available with you on the channel. We did the latest Cyclops a week ago. We went through and played the latest Shadow Heritage DLC before that. So this is the latest one. And I think, let's see here, I've got the Athena gear on. I think the new Lost Tale of Greece is made available in Boeotia. So look at all the mercenaries in Attica. Sorry, I got distracted. Boeotia. There it is. Sure enough. Praxilla's admirer. So without further ado, let's just get to it and see what happens. Let's head straight there. And take on at least the first little mission as part of this process, and we'll see how far we get. Put a marker on it so we know where we're going. There it is. Alright. Lost Tales of Greece. This is, I think, the 5th one. And in this one, it's called The Poet's Legacy. Let's find out. Praxilla's something or other. As I sort of alluded to, I'm not going to promise to make it through this entire thing in one sitting. It just kind of see how fast it goes. Last Lost Tale of Greece that came out, I did knock out all at once, and it was less than a couple of hours. So I may see if I can do that, but I'm not going to promise. I reserve the right to cut it off. Oh, this guy.
My, is that Kassandra Vaiad, the Eagle-Bearer, messenger of Zeus, she who launched 1,000 hearts?
Shut up, dude.
I'm known by many names, but that last one sounds to be of your own making.
My young friend Archimedes here could use your legendary talents to woo the object of his desire.
You would have my eternal gratitude.
I'm a Misthios, not some famed lover.
Nonsense! I've heard that our Misthios here is the only one allowed near the Pirate Queen Xenia's booty.
I'd like to know more about the man asking for my help.
I'm Archimedes. I came to Alcibiades because he boasts of his exploits as a lover and knows Praxilla.
What's the job?
Have you ever heard of Praxilla?
The name sounds familiar. Who is she?
Oh, I mean,
Who
yeah.
is she? A poet blessed by Apollo himself. She describes the gods as if they were her lovers. Her lyre is a legendary weapon wielded in her hands. I want to meet her, but talking to a goddess such as she? Terrifying.
Oh, nonsense. Usually you give a woman some flowers, and she'll show you her flower. However, this is Praxilla. She is not easily impressed.
Of course. No ordinary flower will do. They need to be worthy of a
You're
goddess.
gonna make me go pick flowers.
I come to this coast every year for the Poetry Festival. Of all the beautiful blossoms, none match the scent and radiance of the coral rose. Fetch some, and all doors and legs shall open for you.
This guy is such a pervert.
I'll return
Yeah,
with
fine.
your flowers. Where can I find the coral rose? It sounds rare.
You would be correct. However, like all good things in life, these take more work than most are willing to expend. They're atop a nearby mountain.
Say I do get these flowers. Where would I bring them?
Back to camp? Praxilla should be in her tent.
You mentioned being here for a poetry festival?
I did. It's one of the many festivals to Apollo, but this one holds a special place in my heart.
Trying to sleep with
Among
me all
other
game long.
places,
Keep telling him he's
other
not my
festivals
type,
are so
basically, although the
stuffy.
game forced me to
Here
have
we
a
worship
child
like
with
Maenads.
Darius's wimp of a son. Yeah, okay, sure.
I've heard enough.
Please, if you are as skilled with sword and heart as Alcibiades says, you'll return to me with the coral rose. As a poet, it's best that I stay at camp while you do the hiking.
You'd be an easy snack for wolves or bears. I'll return with the roses.
Okay, roses are not far away, so let's just do that. Top of this hill here. I should have known Alcibiades was going to be part of this thing. As soon as I sort of read that it had to do with some sort of a poet and sort of, I don't know, somebody's romance. Guy and his innuendo. He's right, though. I did hook up with the Pirate Queen.
Yeah.
Anyone else? No? Okay. Rose.
These must be the coral roses.
Got one. That's two. Do you see a coral rose? Where? Exploration. Oh, I found two of these stupid things. Oh, there's one. Three. Use another coral rose. Four. Wow, you posed in a weird spot there, puppy. Six. Look at all these. I wonder if I can sell these to a blacksmith or something since it's so wonderful. Cool. Look at all of them. Wow, look at that. I end up with like 10 of these things. Any more? I'm gonna pick them all, seriously. Gotta catch them all. Coral roses. I wanna be the very best. Picking flowers on the hill. Is that it? Did I catch them all? Do you see any other coral roses? I'm not coming down until I have them all. Okay, I guess that's it. Let me go back to Archimedes. So he can make his Archimedes screw, if you know what I mean. Get it? Huh? Alright, dude. Got your
I
flowers.
found your coral roses.
You're back! That's perfect. The roses are perfect. Oh, look at the luster. The fragrance. Now you must deliver them to her.
You came all this way to meet her. You should be the one to do it.
Please, I'm much too nervous to speak to her. I've composed a poem to recite. Here, let me teach you.
I'd say it all wrong. I'm a mystios, not a poet.
Then, would you at least deliver the flowers while I rehearse?
Fine. But the rest is up to you.
Okay, she's at her tent. It's right there. Go give them to her.
Praxilla, I have flowers for you from Archimedes of... somewhere.
Did I not tell you to get the wine 5 minutes ago?
Kassandra Vaiad, may I introduce you to my dear friend Praxilla, Apollo's muse and mistress of the golden strings.
You're Praxilla?
Didn't expect an aged bard. Mercenary of Ayat?
It would be foolish of me to assume a master of the craft would be young.
Praxilla, this is Kassandra Vaiad, eagle-bearer, messenger of Zeus, launcher of 1,000...
Kassandra Kaka, cast stone and light alike, leaves ladies and lads alight alive. Ailing women and awestruck men cling to her side.
A true genius.
Look at those shoulders. A soldier, a Spartan, a thorn in the side of tyrants. She who dares challenge Poseidon. Alcibiades, this one I'm keeping my eyes on.
The poems she writes about me are never so kind.
I have flowers
Because
for
you're
you.
a weirdo.
They're not from me. They're from Archimedes. He's right over... Well, he was over there.
A coral rose? Huh. I'll have to get my servant to add these to the pile.
I also prefer actions to easy gestures.
Where is that servant girl? I swear her head must be rattling with rocks.
I wish she'd rattle my rocks.
A haikos
Dude,
is missing. That idiot must have taken it with her and run off.
A haikos.
Achaikos is Praxilla's legendary lyre.
I set it down after tuning moments before you arrived. I can't go on stage without a haikos.
I did see
I'll find it.
Archimedes leaving in quite a hurry.
We need to get that lyre back. Please, without Praxilla getting everyone's juices flowing, this festival is just a bunch of young men measuring the size of their verse.
Alright, guy. Jeez.
This
Give it a
lyre was
rest.
special. Can you play another for your recital?
Perseus without winged sandals or a mirrored shield was just a man. Would he have the same legends, the same mystery if he performed each task without a legendary weapon?
It's very valuable, both in significance and in drachmi.
Archimedes and the missing servant both disappeared as the lyre was stolen. They could be working together.
Oh, and he seemed like such a nice boy.
Alcibiades invited a viper into my tent.
Is there somewhere they could have taken it?
It's a poetry festival. There is no better hub for shady trade.
I'll find the thief and return the lyre.
Okay. These people willing to talk? Phew.
Praxilla's lyre has gone missing. Have you seen it?
Praxilla's lyre is missing? That's terrible news. First no Euripides and now this? Krefsis really has gone to the dogs.
How does that help me? Phew.
I'm looking for a missing lyre.
Aren't we all?
Are we?
I just chase after the dude and go in the general direction of... I talk to her again?
Praxilla doesn't perform. My cohort and I shan't be visiting Krefsis next year.
You gonna say anything?
Good luck finding your long-lost lyra.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, so it's gotta be in this investigation area here. It's not a very big area.
Do you know a man named Archimedes?
Archimedes? Archimedes. That's the kid who hangs out around the Vipers. Yeah, I know him. He's been coming to the festival for 3 or 4 years, maybe.
The Vipers? Who are they?
You know
Motorcycle
how it
gang.
is. People feel small, so they band together to make the rest of us feel smaller. They took over the temple of Athena Itonia a while back. Now it's hard to take the road without being held at knife point.
Do you think that's where Archimedes would take a lyre?
Hope not. For his sake. The Vipers are dangerous. If he did have the lyre on him, they'd probably rough him up for it. He's one of those kids that'd be keeping around for fodder, if you get me.
Oh, I get you.
Did he have a lyre on him?
I didn't see him with one. I saw him talking to you, then walking towards Praxilla's tent. He and Praxilla's pretty Elot have been sneaking around lots. Just assume they were, you know, planting a garden.
All the
Is
innuendo
the Temple
here.
of Athena the best place to sell a stolen lyre?
You can buy and sell anything here, unfortunately. But going to the Vipers guarantees the person you stole from won't follow you in. Shame. It was such a beautiful temple.
Thank you for your help.
Hope you find the lyre.
Sweet, dude.
Watch out for the Vipers at the temple of Athena Itonia.
Oh, I kill everything. I'm not concerned about that at all. Alright, find and talk to Archimedes and the servant girl. They are in Boeotia. They are in the northwestern part of the mountain. Okay, yeah, well. I hope for their sake they try to attack me because, or I should say, I hope for my sake they try to attack me because that would make this a lot more amusing walk. Nothing like a good arse whooping. Totally, dude. I could call my majestic black unicorn here. This would go a little bit faster, but... I'm almost there. I'm grabbing some olive trees and stuff on the way. I'm close to my target.
If I find Archimedes and the servant, they should lead me to the lyre.
Shouldn't they? I'm not opposed to cutting this guy open, by the way. Hey, look, so I gave Praxilla the roses, and she's super pissy. Took her instrument. You there?
Someone, please, help!
You're that servant. The one who disappeared at the same time as the lyre.
I can explain. Archimedes talked me into it and said he'd use the drachmi to buy my freedom. When we escaped, he said he wanted to bring the lyre to the Vipers. I said no. The Vipers said yes.
So, the Vipers have Archimedes and the lyre now. As for you, you can go back to Praxilla and apologize if you really want help.
Free your Archimedes. Alexia Parakia Primaka Archimedes. Free Archimedes. Alright, so what are we gonna do here? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't really know. He's all up. If that guy's really part of it or not. So these guys are the Vipers. A. What do you guys want to do? You want to storm this place and just sort of slaughter everybody, or what?
I should watch my step around here. That must be what they're keeping Archimedes in the loft.
I'm on fire. Enough with the poison, dude. Alright, you with the poison? You be on fire. Guys. Come on. Would you be dead for that, please? All right. Anyone else? 1, 2, 3. Not everybody. Came out for the party. Okay. You know what? Let's just rush these dudes. Boom!
I'll skin you like a... Malaka, help me!
Oh, you guys and your poison. Wow, that's so irritating. It does burn. It is kind of burning. Poison crap. Alright. what's his name is hidden in here somewhere. Right. Ancient tablet. Oh, there's 2 treasures. Cool bird, man. Alright, looking for the, yeah, I know. There it is. What's his name? Okay. Oh, there he is. You're gonna wait, dude. You shouldn't have stolen from the poet lady. I frankly don't take it too kindly that you use me in your little scheme. We're gonna have a long, hard talk about this. Justin, I'll just leave you here. What do you think about that?
Oh, thank the gods, I am saved. These horrible thugs blackmailed me into stealing the lyre.
I doubt that.
Oh, they blackmailed
They
you
took it
now.
from me
That's
when
what
I
the
was
story we're
captured.
going with. Stop running away from me. We have to talk. Oh, I'm escorting him. Everybody is dead, dude. This is not a hard escort. Okay. What's your story?
Malaka got what they deserved.
Did they
So we-
force you to steal Praxilla's lyre?
No, they gave me the confidence I was lacking. We would drink and complain about poetry at the festival, and I let slip that Praxilla's my mother.
What? Praxilla's your mother?
She is. She abandoned me and my father when I was a child. Something about following her destiny to be a wandering poet. My father, Achaikos, built the lyre for her as a wedding present. She loved it more than us. I wanted her to feel the way we did when she left.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm gonna side with her.
Praxilla was born with a calling for the arts. It was her right to follow it.
She should have thought of that before she decided to have a family. I wish my father had never made her that lyre.
Speaking of the lyre, I know you have it.
Malaka, I do, but it was damaged in the struggle. Wait, before you leave, I need some advice. Should I talk to Praxilla? I don't know what to do.
Sure.
Approach Praxilla as yourself and talk to her. Maybe she missed you and didn't know how to come home.
I need time to think about everything. My father, my mother, my friends. Please don't tell Praxilla who I am.
Yeah, we'll see. This away? Alright, this time we're bringing a unicorn in.
Come on.
It's unicorn time. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. See all of ancient Greece's most badass unicorns, including black unicorns, unicorns of doom, skull unicorns. Out of the way, lady. But now we're going slow. Praxilla, I have your broken lyre. Boop. Oh, there's a time quest up there. Let me check it out. Hold on. I promise I don't want to get too sidetracked. What is this? That's an able one. I don't care for the ones at sea. Okay.
I was able to get the lyre, but not in one piece.
Thank you. Oh, Haikos, what mischief did you get yourself into? Oh, Kassandra, thwarter of thieves, I appreciate you bringing a high cost back to me, but I need to ask another favor.
You need help fixing the lyre.
Perceptive, too. Look at it. Wood's gone soft, body splintered, it's toneless, tooless even.
What can be done to save it?
Cressis has been having this festival for years. The town is built around it. Of course, because instruments are as fragile as a poet's heart, there's a master lyre maker at Cressis port.
Not too far away.
And since it's been proven that nothing is safe on these hills, I'll need some muscle for protection.
Sure.
I can help you get there safely.
The journey will be worth your while. Come now.
I'm right behind you.
I have very fond memories of this place. I've watched the port grow to a town, with a small gathering.
Oh, yeah.
It's grown to a massive festival. It's more home than home.
Your true love is a lyre and your home is a poetry festival? You never wanted to settle somewhere?
Oh, you sweet young child. My life isn't as simple as you make it out to be. I'm like Zephyros, needing to go where I please. I learned this the hard way.
So you care only for yourself?
If you only live your life for others, what's the point? You're nothing but a slave, a loyal beast at best.
People can get hurt.
If I had lived the life expected of me, traditional and domestic,
She's
I
just like
would
shoving
have
people out of the way.
died.
I mean, granted, I do that
Died
too, but
inside. And like
it's
his
like an
not,
old poet
thrown
lady,
myself
like,
into the
just
sea.
shoving people.
I know what I need.
Seems like the festival here is much less formal than the others I've encountered.
Yes, Dionysus claimed our offerings to Apollo and granted us the gift of
There's
ecstasy.
not many places on this map
I can
that
see why it
that's
would
like that,
attract
right?
people from far and wide.
Do
There's
not
not many places on this
misunderstand.
map that I
Heathen
haven't
is
been.
one part of worship.
And that's your question. We made it.
Timiha, where are you?
Who is making all that fucking noise?
The smell of the sea is almost enough to cover your stench, Timiha.
Praxilla, I've been gathering fruits to throw at you all week.
High praise coming from you. I need a favor. Achaikos was kidnapped by some idiot and needs a new neck.
This idiot?
No.
Sadly, there have been many idiots on this journey.
I hired this muscle here to get Achaikos back. Now she's keeping me company.
All right, give him here. Poor fellow's been brutalized.
But you can fix it, right?
Of course I can fix him. I am the best pair of hands you're going to find outside of Athens. Problem is, Achaikos is a special boy. I have materials, but nothing worthy of putting him together.
What materials do you need?
I have what
I'll
I
do
need
it.
for the neck, but the old one took the strings and yoke out when it snapped. Ah, there's a crack running through the soundbox. That needs to be replaced.
What should I be looking for?
Some use bone for the yoke and neck, but nothing beats wood in my opinion. Strings are made from gut, and we could use a shell for the soundbox.
Okay. What kind of guy?
Those strings don't look like guts to me.
They are. Just soaked for a long time and pulled thin. I'm sure you'll enjoy killing some legendary beast to help Achaikos sing.
Sure.
I've seen some lyres with turtle shells for the body.
Not a lot of turtles on this coast, but a good sturdy conch should do the trick.
What's a yoke? And what wood do you need to replace it?
The yoke is the crossbar that all of the strings are attached to.
Sure is. It needs to bend, so a springy wood is best.
I think we all can agree on that.
Okay.
I will return with the materials to repair Haikos.
Gather wolf intestines. Like I literally just killed a bunch of wolves. So... Do I know where I can find some wolves? I seriously, like, when I went up to pick the roses to this lady, there was a bunch of wolves up there. Oh, wolves. Oh, hey. You a wolf? You are a wolf. Let's go. Do you see a wolf I can kill? Vamonos! Tons of wolves.
Wolves are fierce animals. I'll gut them for Praxilla. Hope these are enough guts for fixing a haikos.
That's gross. Shell. Oh, enough, I know this is off topic. I apologize. But cave, right? Maybe they're in the cave. There's conch shells in caves. How did I never know? Like, I've traveled this map all over the place. Somehow I've never, like, seen any of these places. Did I just happen to not come over here? Or did Ubisoft, like, build out part of the map as part of this sort of extra stuff? Oh, another wolf. Oh, wolves. Hey, wolves. Not really do I. Conch shell time. Yeah, I gotta say, like, all in all, this is not a terribly difficult Lost Tale of Greece. So far, anyways. Maybe there's gonna be some big challenge here. Ooh. Oh, there's one. And there's two.
This shell should be perfect for Praxilla's lyre.
Gather silver birch. It's like the end of the last DLC where, like, the entire thing was me, like, going grocery shopping and things. You've just slaughtered the worst bad guy in the entire world. What's next? Oh, I'm gonna settle down and have a kid with this guy that, I have tridents. Or, excuse me, I have a dolphin. I have Poseidon's trident, so I can breathe underwater. That's why I don't have to swim up. Isn't this pretty? Swimming under the water. The fishies. Be super pain in the rear end right now as a bunch of sharks. I can kill sharks, but they're not easy. Here we go. We're getting close to shore now, you can tell. So usually I have, alright, climb. Usually I have Jason's hammer equipped and the Atlantean blades equipped. So that way I've got one sort of powerful weapon that I can use to break through shields and do chain attacks, and I also have one quicker weapon, so if animals are attacking, animals are usually too fast for those big things. Oh, I gotta go looking for stuff? There's a pig around here. I hear it. There's pork. Anybody else? Alright, Icarus. Come here. Okay. I'll look for these. Okay. Get out of the way, dude. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. In the exploration area, what does a silver birch look like? Oh. Oh, I found one. I guess. That's a silver birch. Well, let's find other ones that look like that. That's a birch. Would you get out of here, dear? I'm not gonna kill you. Nope. What's this? Oh, I'm out of the area. What? Fight me whatever you want. Out of here. Ass. It's two. This one looks like a similar tree. No? This one? No? This one? This one? No? This one? No. 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 This one? This one? Did you get out of here? Stupid trees, is it?
Never saw what hit him.
This is one of the parts of the game I like the least, where you're just sort of walking around, hoping something jumps out at you. This one? No? This is totally just a shit show. I mean, just hit or miss. Wandering around, walking up to every tree in the forest. Crying out loud. Enough, dude. Walking around, minding my own business, looking for silver birch. Random animals drop out of the sky to attack me. Just because. Alright, come on. I need one more of these stupid things. I feel like I've been to every tree in the exploration area. Yeah, see, now I'm not in the exploration area. Already been to this one. Yeah, see, I'm not in the area anymore. This is such painstaking painting. Okay. This looks like a tree. Come on.
That should be enough wood for a new lyre.
God, tedious. Is this Praxilla lady gonna hook up with me? Because I need to get tacos off of my, I don't know, get that taste out of my mouth. I would be willing to give those ladies some money. Why can't I stop and give them donations? Maybe I can. What is that first one? Yeah, no. I don't do the naval battles, I just really am not. It's not my thing.
I have everything we need.
Excellent. Give it here.
Crap.
Be careful with it.
He'll like me better when I'm done. You always were too rough with your fingering.
Well, that's the first complaint I've heard about it.
There he is, looking more handsome than ever.
You call this your best work? You're robbing me blind.
Oh, shut up, and go deafen the masses with your wailing.
Thanks for the help. Here's your drachmi. I need some time to put a high cost through spaces. I might need some help after though, so swing by my tent when you have a minute.
Sure, if I'm in the area.
And I will be. Where was your tent? All the way back here? Okay. That's where we're headed. No, I'm not gonna fight you guys.
I don't want to be spotted here.
Whenever I walk by one of these places, the guy in the gate goes, "Hey, you stay away from here!" And if I don't walk by fast enough, he insists on fighting me. Which, sure enough, ends up with him and all of his friends being dead. I mean, it's a whole lot easier if they just let me keep running. There are places to go, things to do. What are those guys doing? Hey.
The Mistias returns. Do you have time to accompany me and Achaikos to our triumphant performance?
After all this, I wouldn't miss it.
Excellent. We team up once more.
So we're a team now. Can I still expect to get paid?
After my performance, drachmi will be in no short supply. Trust me.
You've dedicated your life to your art. You must have a lot to show for it.
I write 100 poems every night when I go to sleep, and I throw out 100 every morning when I wake up. Luckily, some have survived to touch people.
Do you have any favorites?
There's one I'm well known for that is very dear to me. The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun. Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon. Then ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
Sounds nice. But we should get going. So, cucumbers!
The sun gives us the fruit of the trees, like the fruit of the lords.
In your poem, you say you leave the sun. Why?
Not me. Avernus. He's being asked upon death about the most beautiful things he's
Tell me
left
your
behind.
favorite poem.
To me, there
I
is
like
no
the sun
greater
and the moon
beauty
and
than that
stuff,
of the
and
sun
I like fruit
and the moon
too.
And stars.
Oh!
It's the best you can
Why
come
is
up
he
with,
being
and then
asked
she just
this?
like
Avernus
runs
is
away.
beauty incarnate. What could be so beautiful that even he would be
pretty
fain to
funny.
leave?
Go ahead, lady. What's up? Ooh. That.
I see. Looks like we've made it.
Marvelous. Thank you. It's Praxilla!
I heard she was coming this year.
Praxilla! Recite something for us!
I've been reciting this poem for years. Kassandra, would you do me the kindness of allowing me to hear it anew from your lips?
I couldn't.
Nonsense. You know everything you need to do it justice. How about something new this year?
Well, the most beautiful thing is the... What was it? The sun? I think it's the sun first. I wish I wasn't talking over her little poem there. I'm pretty sure it was the sun.
The most beautiful thing I leave is the light of the sun.
Praise be Apollo!
Second are the shining stars and the face of the moon.
This is one of my favorites.
Then, ripe cucumbers, apples, and pears too.
That's always been my favorite verse.
I'm happy my poem touched you so deeply, Kassandra.
She said barely
Have you
remembered
thought
it
about
writing
trading
song.
your spear for the lyre?
I will stick to swinging swords, thanks.
And kill people.
It wouldn't be a poetry festival without someone causing a disturbance.
Praxilla, get to safety. I can handle them.
How do I put it out?
Happens every year. Some cursed idiots drink too much wine and get themselves killed.
I didn't know poetry festivals were such lively events.
Indeed. I need to take a moment to recover. Let's go back to my tent.
Sure.
But we do have a happy ending.
Praxilla, it has taken me long years of soul-searching and many nights of tears to bring myself to this moment. I am Archimedes, your son.
When I heard the name of the man who stole my lyre, I suspected it might be you.
I've dreamt of hurting you as you hurt me and my father 1,000 times. But I only knew you as the mother who abandoned me, and not as the artist that I just saw.
Just as Adonis lamented the beauty he left behind, I too left that which was most precious to me on the death of my old self.
You're not dead. Neither of you are. Take this opportunity and see what you can build together.
Thank you for all your help. The new poem I'm working on is my favorite yet.
Is that it?
The new poem I'm working on is my favorite yet.
Repeat that, huh? Well, I guess that's it. So we just completed the latest Lost Tale of Greece. Is that the same one? Yeah. Oh, this one. Yep. Able ones. Not interested. Okay, well, we just completed the latest Lost Tale of Greece, the Poet's Legacy. Thanks for watching another Triple Hound video. And, yeah, if you like this, we have a ton of Assassin's Creed Odyssey videos in our archive. You can see them all in a single playlist, easy peasy, or you can cycle back through. We also have a lot of great videos on Overwatch, Fortnite, a couple of the Assassin's Creed Chronicles games. I even did a Throwback Thursday post of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. We got some Spider-Man from the PS4. We really have a great variety. If Assassin's Creed Odyssey is your thing, though, we have a ton of videos. We've got boss battles, basically all of the boss battles in the game, all of the Shadow Heritage DLC, and lots of little sort of quests along the way. So thanks for watching, stay tuned, and see you next time. Bye.